somebody say scrunchies? Hi there, I'm Stephanie. This is Couture, Costumes, and Cats. Have you always wondered how to make scrunchies? Well, today we're going to learn how to make some together. What's great about scrunchies is that they're super fast and easy to make. You don't need that much material at all, and you can use pretty much any fabric. So get ready to dive into your stash. So let's go over our supplies. So I've gone ahead and gathered a bunch of different fabrics from my stash. So we have a nice lightweight printed jersey here. And this is 100% quilting cotton. It's very easy for beginners. This one is just a sequined fabric, so if you're feeling fancy. And I have just a cotton sateen. You're also gonna need something to cut, like a rotary cutter or a pair of scissors. Some matching thread and some pins as well. A ruler to be able to cut your fabric. So I've gone ahead and cut this piece 3 by 20 inches. You could make it a little bigger, a little smaller if you want. And you're gonna need a piece of woven elastic. This one is 8 inches long and it is a 1/2 inch wide. You can also get a 1/4 inch wide. So you're gonna fold over your piece and you're gonna pin it in place. And now we're just gonna go over and sew the entire length of the fabric. Now here comes the fun part. We're gonna have to turn it around. So take your time with this, have some patience. I tend to use my pinky. It helps pull it around. So now that we have our tube, we're gonna insert our elastic. We're gonna use a safety pin. It's gonna help us put it through the channel. And we're just gonna work it through with our fingers, inserting it there. And we wanna make sure that the elastic doesn't go inside. So at this point, we might just wanna pin it in place. And then we keep going all the way around till we get out on the other side. And we're gonna remove the safety pin and pin it together. Now we're gonna go back to the machine and stitch that in place. We're gonna remove our pin and we're gonna go over a bunch of times to make sure that the elastic stays together. All right, so we're gonna stitch back and forth. And there we go, we're gonna snip our threads. All right, at this point, we're going to put those pieces where they overlap. We're gonna bring it to one side or the next, pull on the tube, because we don't wanna sew over that. That's going to be thick. We're gonna put one piece over the next. Before though, we're gonna fold it over so that we don't have the raw edge. We're just gonna use our fingers and fold it about a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch if you want. Gonna make sure that the seams are aligned together so we don't have a twist. And we're just gonna put it together nice and neatly. And then we're gonna stitch it in place once it's perfectly aligned. We're gonna pin it to make sure it doesn't move. gonna stitch one line right there to close up the project. Gonna put the presser foot down. And there we go, we stitch in place. And there you have it. We did it! We made a scrunchie! Isn't that great? You don't have to stop there. You could experiment with the proportions of the fabric, and you could create like a super skinny little scrunchie, or you could go really bold and make a huge statement with a big scrunchie like this. So go wild, have fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.